LBC presenter and Daily Express columnist Nick Ferrari delivered a scathing critique of Labour's proposed wealth tax, warning that it could spark a mass exodus of high-net-worth individuals from the UK and worsen the economic outlook. As Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer faces mounting pressure to impose higher taxes on Britain's richest citizens, Ferrari questioned the wisdom of such a move during his popular morning radio show on July 7. The proposal, backed by former Labour leader Lord Kinnock and 5 of Labour's key union supporters, including Unison, USTOR, and the Fire Brigades Union, would impose a 2% annual tax on assets over £10 million. The policy could raise up to £11 billion annually, money that proponents argue is necessary to plug funding gaps in the Treasury without cutting welfare or raising income tax for ordinary workers. Ferrari, however, sees serious risks. It's the default idea Labour always turns to: make the rich pay more, he said. But are they blind to the fact that tens of thousands of millionaires and billionaires are already leaving the country? He pointed out that wealthy individuals are relocating to places like Dubai or Italy, where golden visa schemes allow them to live in more tax-friendly environments. In Italy, for instance, wealthy newcomers can secure residency by paying around €250,000, a small price for high earners to avoid more punitive taxation. Ferrari warned that the departure of wealthy individuals would not only drain billions from the economy, but would also lead to job losses for those who depend on their spending. If I had that kind of money and lived in a big house in the Cotswolds, I'd have gardeners, a driver, a chef, jobs that would vanish overnight if I moved abroad, he said. Even farriers who care for horses would be affected. And yet, people say, good riddance. But is that really smart economics? He further contrasted the outflow of wealthy taxpayers with the UK's increasing intake of asylum seekers. So we're losing 15,000 to 20,000 rich men and women who pay taxes and create jobs, and we're gaining 22,000 asylum seekers who arrive penniless, and whose backgrounds we often can't verify, Ferrari argued. Some could even be infiltrators. It's madness. Ferrari's remarks sparked a wave of reactions online. One social media user wrote, "The rich are leaving, and the poor are coming. What exactly do people think will happen to the country overall? This isn't difficult." Another echoed, "Without the spending power of millionaires and the jobs they create, the whole system suffers." A third added, "Not very patriotic, are they? What happened to the 'we're all in this together' mantra?" While Labour officials argue the wealth tax is a fair solution to address income inequality and public service shortfalls, Ferrari's comments reflect deep public concern over the long-term economic impact. Critics fear the policy could backfire, driving away essential capital and shrinking the tax base even further. With public opinion split and economic uncertainty looming, the debate over how best to fund Britain's future is far from over. Hoy ChatGPT